Earth is full of breathtaking destinations, but not all that glitters is gold. Some places, shrouded in natural hazards or human conflict, are deceptively deadly despite their beauty. From amazing landscapes hiding lethal dangers to tranquil spots with a history of catastrophe, these locations remind us that appearances can be deceiving. Here's a gripping list of 15 places on Earth that are deadlier than they look. If you're drawn to adventure and the thrill of the unknown, keep watching, but tread carefully, for these places are as perilous as they are fascinating. Let's start off with number 15. Mount Washington. Mount Washington doesn't just have weather, it has the worst weather on Earth. This unassuming New England peak has winds that hit a mind-boggling 231 mph, faster than most hurricanes. Add in temperatures plunging to 40°F and a tendency to surprise visitors with sudden storms, and you've got a recipe for disaster. Hikers and climbers flock to the mountain every year, ignoring its deadly reputation. But don't let the picturesque surroundings fool you. Mount Washington is as dangerous as it is stunning. Hypothermia, frostbite, and winds strong enough to knock you off your feet are just a few challenges it throws your way. For the adventurous or slightly reckless, Mount Washington offers bragging rights and an unmatched adrenaline rush. Just don't forget to pack layers, snacks, and maybe a small prayer. After all, it's not called the home of the world's worst weather for nothing. If you love life, visit this place with caution. Number 14. Skeleton Coast. The Skeleton Coast isn't just a name, it's a warning. Stretching from Angola to northern Namibia, this remote coastline is where ships, animals, and sometimes people meet their end. Harsh winds, roaring sandstorms, and an unforgiving lack of water make survival nearly impossible. The area's eerie beauty is punctuated by the remains of shipwrecks and scattered animal bones, lending it an otherworldly, almost ghostly feel. Seals bask on beaches that look tranquil, but the deadly surf and inhospitable environment tell a different story. For centuries, sailors feared this coastline, calling it the Gates of Hell. Add to that a scarcity of food and water, and you've got one of the planet's least forgiving landscapes. It's a place where even the toughest explorers think twice. If you do visit, know that this silent graveyard holds no mercy, but it sure knows how to leave an impression. Number 13. Danakil Desert. The Danakil Desert isn't just hot, it's hell on Earth. Located in East Africa, this remote wasteland regularly clocks temperatures above 50 degrees, 122 degrees. Add in active volcanoes and bubbling geysers spewing toxic gas, and you've got one of the most uninhabitable places on the planet. Life here is a rare sight, unless you count the sulfur clouds and alien-like landscapes. The desert's colors are mesmerizing. Neon yellows, greens, and oranges make it look like a scene from another world. But don't be fooled. Even a short visit can take a toll on your health. The toxic air and extreme heat have earned Danakil its reputation as one of Earth's most dangerous places. Surprisingly, it still draws daring adventurers and scientists eager to study its volatile beauty. If you ever consider going, pack more than sunscreen. You'll need a whole survival kit. Number 12. Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the crown jewel of mountaineering, but climbing it is no fairy tale. Standing at 29,032 feet, this Himalayan giant is as deadly as it is majestic. Recent years have seen record fatalities, with 11 climbers perishing in 2019 alone. What makes Everest so dangerous? Extreme altitude, freezing temperatures, and unpredictable weather create a deadly cocktail. Add to that the infamous death zone above 8,000 meters, where oxygen is scarce and every step feels like a marathon. Despite the risks, Everest attracts adventurers from around the globe, each chasing the ultimate bragging rights. However, overcrowding on the mountain has turned it into a perilous queue, where climbers face exhaustion, frostbite, and even death while waiting their turn. Reaching the summit is a monumental achievement, but it comes with a sobering reminder. Everest doesn't care how prepared you think you are, it always has the final word. Number 11. Gates of Hell. The Gates of Hell in Turkmenistan isn't a dramatic name, it's literal. This fiery crater, located in the Congo Desert, has been burning non-stop since 1971. It all started when geologists accidentally collapsed an underground gas pocket, releasing methane. To prevent the gas from spreading, they set it on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few days. Spoiler, it didn't. Today, the Darvaza gas crater is a 230-foot wide inferno, glowing with orange flames and simmering mud. Locals dubbed it the door to hell, and it's easy to see why. Standing near the edge, you'll feel the intense heat and hear the constant roar of the flames. It's equal parts mesmerizing and terrifying. Tourists brave the desert to witness this surreal sight, but the experience is a stark reminder of human error's lasting impact. It's a hellscape you'll never forget. Just don't get too close to the edge. Number 10. North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island might look like paradise, but don't be fooled. It's one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Home to the Sentinelese tribe, this remote Andaman island is strictly off-limits. The tribe, isolated for thousands of years, sees outsiders as threats and has been known to greet them with violence. In 2018, a missionary attempting to contact the tribe was killed, a stark reminder of their hostility to outsiders. Beyond the danger to visitors, there's another reason to avoid this island. The Sentinelese have no immunity to modern diseases. Even a common cold could devastate their population. Protected by law, the island remains a mystery, shrouded in dense jungle and secrecy. While its untouched beauty might tempt you, respect the boundaries. It's their home, not a tourist attraction. Sometimes the most dangerous places are those best left alone. Number 9. Medidi National Park. Medidi National Park in Bolivia is a lush paradise until you realize everything in it is trying to kill you. Spanning 19,000 square kilometers along the Amazon, this dense jungle is home to venomous snakes, jaguars, and plants that can leave you in excruciating pain, or worse. Even brushing against certain plants can cause severe rashes, dizziness, or hallucinations. And the water, teeming with piranhas and other predators. It's like nature decided to pack every hazard imaginable into one stunning location. Despite its dangers, Medidi is a haven for biodiversity, attracting researchers and adventurers. But exploring it without a guide is a terrible idea. Getting lost here is as easy as stepping off the trail. For thrill seekers, Medidi offers an unforgettable experience. Just remember, in this jungle, you're not at the top of the food chain. Number 8. Snake Island. Snake Island sounds like a theme park attraction, but it's anything but fun. Just 25 miles off Brazil's coast, this lush island is crawling with golden lancehead vipers, one of the most venomous snakes on the planet. It's so dangerous that Brazil's government outright banned visitors. Legend has it that the last fisherman who ventured too close was later found lifeless in his boat, covered in snake bites. And with an estimated 1 snake per square meter, there's no shortage of these slithery assassins. Their venom is potent enough to melt human flesh, which is exactly as horrifying as it sounds. Despite its deadly reputation, the island is an important ecological site, home to a species found nowhere else. But for humans, it's less a destination and more a death sentence. Admire from a safe distance, preferably one that doesn't involve meeting the snakes in person. That's why we don't love or like snakes. They bite until one dies. Number 7. Lake Natron. At first glance, Lake Natron looks like a surreal, pink-hued wonderland, but don't let its beauty fool you. This lake in northern Tanzania is as dangerous as it is stunning. Its waters, rich in natron, a type of salt, are so alkaline they can burn skin and eyes. The lake's pH levels sometimes reach 12, making it comparable to ammonia. Temperatures in the lake can soar to 120 degrees Celsius, creating an inhospitable environment for most life forms. However, 2.5 million flamingos defy the odds, using the lake as their primary breeding ground. For them, it's a sanctuary. For humans, it's more like an acid bath waiting to happen. Adding to its eerie reputation, the lake's high salt content preserves animal remains, turning them into haunting statues. So while it's a photographer's dream, it's not exactly a swimmer's paradise. Lake Natron proves that nature's beauty often comes with a dangerous edge. And if you want to swim in it, well, you need a suit made from titanium. Number 6. Crocodile Farm. Australia's Crocodile Farm is an adrenaline-pumping place that puts visitors face-to-face with one of nature's most fearsome predators, the saltwater crocodile. Known for their size, power, and aggression, these apex beasts are capable of lightning-fast strikes that can overpower even the most cautious onlookers. While the farm provides a controlled environment to observe these reptiles up close, the inherent danger is ever present. Crocodiles have unmatched strength and precision, making them some of the deadliest creatures in the world. Visitors are advised to maintain a respectful distance and follow all safety protocols to avoid any incidents. Despite the dangerous risks, the Crocodile Farm offers an unparalleled opportunity to learn and understand more about these ancient bone-crushing creatures and their critical role in the ecosystem. But a visit here is not for the faint of heart. It's a dance on the edge of danger, one that demands not just caution, but also a deep sense of respect for the raw power of nature. We love crocs. Do you? Number 5. Congo Rainforest. The Congo Rainforest is a sprawling masterpiece of nature, covering parts of 6 countries in Central Africa, including the Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Gabon. It's one of the most biodiverse regions in the world, home to towering trees, exotic wildlife like bonobos, gorillas, and forest elephants, and tribes who've lived harmoniously with nature for centuries. But don't be fooled by its allure. This jungle is as dangerous as it is beautiful. Beneath its dense canopy lurk deadly threats, from venomous snakes to stealthy predators like leopards. Even more terrifying, it's a breeding ground for deadly pathogens, including Ebola and yellow fever, making it a literal hotbed of danger. The rainforest's thick vegetation and lack of infrastructure make navigation a nightmare, especially for unprepared travelers. If you're not careful, getting lost here could mean more than just losing your way. It could mean losing your life. Number 4. Daring Woods. Known as the Screaming Woods, Daring Woods in Kent is less about nature walks and more about spine-chilling stories. Nestled near Pluckley, dubbed the UK's most haunted village, this forest is a magnet for paranormal enthusiasts. Locals whisper about disembodied voices, ghostly figures, and blood-curdling screams that echo through the trees at night. The legends trace back centuries, with tales of highwaymen and tragic souls wandering the woods. Even skeptics admit the dense forest has an unsettling atmosphere. Fog often blankets the area, amplifying the eerie feeling of being watched. Despite its reputation, Daring Woods draws thrill-seekers from all over the world, eager to test their courage. Whether you're a believer in the supernatural or not, one thing is certain. This forest has a way of making your heart race and your imagination run wild. If you visit, prepare for an unforgettable, hair-raising experience. Number 3. Freetown Fall River State Forest. The Freetown Fall River State Forest in Massachusetts is as eerie as it gets. This dense woodland has earned a reputation for being a hub of the bizarre, from UFO sightings to Bigfoot rumors. Add to that reports of satanic rituals, and you've got the perfect setting for a horror movie. Over the years, mutilated bodies have been found within its borders, fueling speculation about sinister forces at play. Locals believe the forest is cursed, citing the brutal treatment of Native Americans during colonization as the source of its dark energy. Even during the day, the forest exudes an air of unease. Visitors often report strange sounds, unexplained lights, and an unsettling sense of being followed. Whether it's the paranormal criminal activity or just the forest's natural wildness, there's no denying that Freetown Fall River State Forest is one of the most unsettling places in the United States. Number 2. Forests of Gadchiroli. The forests of Gadchiroli, located in Maharashtra, India, are a striking mix of natural beauty and lurking danger. Known for their rich biodiversity, these woodlands are home to a variety of wildlife and rare tree species, making them a nature lover's dream. But don't pack your hiking boots just yet. This forest has a darker side. The region is a stronghold for Naxalites, or Maoist insurgents, who use the dense forest as a refuge and base for their operations. Armed conflict between these groups and the Indian Army is a constant threat, and innocent villagers often find themselves caught in the crossfire. Tourism is virtually non-existent here, and for good reason. The forest is as unpredictable as the factions it shelters. Straying into this territory isn't just risky, it's life-threatening. For those daring enough to venture near, Gadchiroli's forests serve as a stark reminder that some places are best left unexplored. All right, guys, now let's move to Number 1. Volcano tours in Hawaii. Hawaii isn't just about pristine beaches and lush greenery. It's a land of fire and fury. Home to Mauna Loa, the world's largest volcano, and Kilauea, one of the most active, Hawaii offers adrenaline-pumping volcano tours that bring you face-to-face with Earth's fiery heart. At Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, you can embark on boat tours to witness glowing lava rivers and fiery waterfalls pouring into the ocean. It's like watching a planet in the making, but up close. The experience is surreal, thrilling, and let's be honest, a little terrifying. However, the danger isn't just an afterthought. Lava haze, toxic gases, and falling rocks have led to numerous casualties over the years. Walking or boating near an active volcano is no joke, but for thrill seekers, it's a bucket list experience like no other. If you go, prepare for the adventure of a lifetime. Just don't forget a healthy dose of caution. It's the price of dancing with lava. If you find this video interesting, please like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.